Manipuri cinema completes 50 years. Chief Minister Manipur says state government is set to preserve all film records and cinema-related artifacts. Manipur government to review whether to hold or continue physical classes for students of class 6 to 8 in the wake of surging COVID-19 cases. Chief Minister Manipur announces mass vaccination campaign in Manipur from April 11 to 14. Appeals to public to get vaccinated to prevent COVID second wave. And India locks above 1,31,000 COVID-19 cases and 780 deaths in 24 hours. Delhi rises above 1 crore 30 lakhs. Recovery rate drops to 91.22%. Hello and welcome to Impact News, watching Afternoon News. I'm KANGUJAM SHELLYRA. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear a mask properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the news in details. Chief Minister Manipur today launched a year-long Golden Jubilee celebration of Manipuri cinema at the auditorium of Manipur State Film Development Society in Palace Compound. Speaking at the event, Chief Minister Manipur assured that the state government is all ready to preserve all film records and other cinema-related artifacts of Manipuri cinema. He also stressed on the significance of films in enrichment of culture and popularizing the state. Chief Minister Manipur unveiled a monolith marking the 50 years of Manipuri cinema at MSFDS complex. He also inaugurated the first ever Manipur Cine archived and museum. Glimpses of Manipur cinema on the evolution of Manipuri cinema was screened at the event. Director of National Award-winning Manipur, the first Manipuri feature film, other eminent filmmakers and artists were felicitated on the occasion. Pensioned under Chief Minister Gi artists Singhi Tingbang were handed over to 432 selected senior artists and financial aid to various cultural groups who are promoting various art forms of the state. Speaking at the event, Deputy Chief Minister Yumnam Joy Kumar stressed on the need to produce quality films and to find out why the numbers of audience for Manipuri are declining. He urged filmmakers to reflect the culture and tradition of the state in their films.
Cinema I the beauty of Canaba, I quite was a tap of the beauty, but I quite society was some tone of the beauty, but I quite to mirror the Tamoga the Tamil Masaxing, a choba, Kirman have the quick education, be a choba part of an equido. Manipuri cinema, pay Yokana by Queen Sarkashna, Tabaka Yamuk locally, Manipur Film Development Council, Holding Kale, the Manipur Film Development Corporation, Hana Tawang, Katamatunda Hujiti, Manipur State Film Development Society, Hainari structure Tore, the Manipur State Sign Policy approved of the sign policy, Mapunkhana Salawi and Sinabanda, the Manipuri Sign Commission, Lincoln Kare, Adiba film Kapi roles, films in Sifazana, Prijator on the Bagi, Mapam Layram the Bagi, Mangana, Adiko Waikadana, Labor Shindo, Ado, no idea. Aduna, I am encouraged away. I know what I of his bears in Sina Madugi Museum, Siamakanda, Lady Bakoi, camera world Tambundu, Kanogi, SC, Lakarni, Hyper, Adu Machine Tangai, the wishing dog. Government is always ready to help, and the Mating Parliament will persuade them again.
Director of the first Manipuri feature film, Manipur, produced in 1972, Dev Kumar Bose expressed happiness upon the 50 years completion of Manipuri cinema. He appealed to create films and not to manufacture films. Special guest of the event, founder director of Film Heritage Foundation, Sivendra Singh Dungarpur, stressed on the need to preserve all film records and artifacts, all filmmaking methods and film shooting equipment to be a source of inspiration for budding filmmakers.
Please make Manipuri film industry in a world platform And don't forget it. Don't manufacture. Don't make it commercial. You will be enjoy the creation. It will learn. The film can give you very things. It can develop the country. A minister is there. Through film you can develop society. You through film what you want to say you can do it. So develop the film industry. I thank you, the Film Development Society. They are taking this Golden Jubilee celebrations.
We could have a museum here where people could come, could see what Mr. Dev Kumar Bose has done. Because it's not just about the visual medium of the film, but also about artifacts which he has. If there was a script, if there were photographs of the film, how was the film made? Please remember that what we create today is the future tomorrow. And that is how we need to preserve.
Manipur government will review whether to hold or continue physical classes for students of class 6 to 8 in the wake of surging COVID-19 cases in the country. Chief Minister N. Biren disclosed the same while addressing the gathering of Golden Jubilee celebrations of Manipuri cinema at MSDF Auditorium. He said even though physical classes for students of class 9 to college and university level may continue, resumption of normal classes for students of class 6 to 8 will be reconsidered. Highlighting about yesterday's meeting of all Chief Ministers chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Chief Minister Biren said that Prime Minister Modi stressed on the need to create micro-containment zones to effectively contain the rising cases of COVID-19. He added that screening of incoming people at Jiribam and Mau entry points have started.
Ano Manipur da ngarang mitra tukum ngarang hengkat pa. Adi manung da travel kaino dagi mapan dagi lakpo da airport mari yema positive oi pa. Adagi jiri lom dagi lakpo da jiri ga kaino ga hawalle kagi mau ga su jiri lom dagi lakpo da bus da mari yema thengna ba. Ano sumai to kan dai koi si kitang section da ba ya da ba situation lai class 6 dagi na 9 fawa amuk hangbodo 8 fawa hangbodo ai review to wan ngasi haigi bani manam de angang sing si bahap ta de ba angang na tani na class 6 de gina 8 fawa hang angtang review to bisi aduga 9 de gina 9 na ba fawa di hangbodo bahap ta na mina social distancing kali kali fanya to roga yarani na haiji gi bani na mayang wi cooperation support na chaga di hai do ai khoi gi sigilaina si gi so khoi thengna bangam.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has called for a mass vaccination program from April 11 to 14 and observe the vaccination festival. Modi urged youth to come forward and help senior citizens and others who need help to register for COVID vaccination. Interacting with chief ministers of states yesterday evening on COVID situation through video conferencing, he urged states to intensify their efforts on war footing. He urged the states to focus on test, track, treat COVID-appropriate behavior and COVID management. He appealed to states to stress on COVID-19 testing, and the target is to do 70% RT-PCR test. The meeting came in the wake of a steep rise in fresh infection. Modi also discussed the ongoing vaccination drive during the virtual meet. After the meeting, Chief Minister N. Biren also announced to conduct mass vaccination campaign in Manipur from April 11 to 14. He assured that facilities for vaccination will be made available at all the healthcare units, including private hospitals, during the campaign. And Biren stated that the percentage of vaccination in the state for individuals above 60 years of age is very low, nearly 200 individuals getting vaccinated out of around 6 lakhs so far. He appealed to the public who are eligible for vaccination to get vaccinated during the mass vaccination drive so as to prevent from the second wave of the coronavirus pandemic in Manipur. Rising concern over the alarming rate of positive cases in some states, he stressed on the need for 100% vaccination of healthcare workers and frontline workers, as they are the ones who render service for containment of the pandemic. Maintaining that the government had been taking up necessary measures to curb the spread of COVID-19, he urged the public to strictly adhere to the standard operating procedures (SOPs) and to observe COVID-appropriate behaviors. He also appealed to the public to come out for timely testing if they observed any symptoms, as prevention is the most effective way to successfully fight the pandemic. The Chief Minister also appealed to the state police and other frontline workers to perform their duties sincerely while enforcing the SOPs. UI Manipur State Unit also joined nationwide celebration 51st Foundation Day of National Student Union of India NSUI today. MPCC President Govindas Kontuzam led attendees in singing national anthem and hosting NSUI flag at Congress Bhavan to mark the occasion. Eminent leaders of the Congress Party and NSUI Manipur State Unit attended the event. Speaking on the occasion, MPCC President Govindas Kontuzam said students' participation in politics is essential to bring good governance, and as a part of it, NSUI has been taking major roles in producing efficient politicians for the past 50 years. A team led by President of NSUI Manipur State Unit, Muhammad Kabir Ahmed, distributed notebooks, pens, masks and sanitizers to inmates of Kanglatombi Children's Home and Plau Radiant School, Karong. The team also shared the grief of the bereaved family of the late MBBS student Sanatan Thokpam and assured of extending full support in getting justice for Sanatan. Oath-taking and caping ceremony for the 5th batch of 32 GNM students of Dr. Anjali Nayak Nursing School in Dulaland was held today. Principal of College of Nursing Medical Directorate and Nalini Bala Nursing School Principal D. Mercy Chiru and Vice Principal L. Rosie Crest event held at Imphal Christian Church. Internet Quality Assurance Cell DM College of Teacher Education Imphal under the aegis of Directorate of the University and Higher Education organized one-day discourse on sensitization program on NEP 2020 at Hall No. 1 of the college today. College Principal Dr. R.K. Lokendra, mentor of NAAC 2.5 mission, Dr. N. Sanjoy, College Associate Professor Dr. Konika Kurazam graced the event. Speaking on the occasion, College Principal Dr. R.K. Lokendra said the Indian government announced national education policy on July 29 last year with an aim to bring several major reforms in the education sector of India. Teaching, non-teaching staff and students of the college took part in the event. One-day state-level workshop on National Education Policy NEP 2020 was also held at Orrington College today. Internet Quality Assurance Cell Orrington College organized the event, sponsored by State Directorate Project Rashtriya Uchchatar Shiksha Abhiyan Rusha, Manipur. Ex-Vice Chancellor of Manipur University Professor H. Tombi, Jilla Parishad member of Lamjau Tongba Laurembab Ongbi Langlen Plema, Principal of Orrington College Dr. S. Ranjit, college teaching, non-teaching staff and students took part in the event. Speaking on the occasion, IQAC Orrington College Coordinator L. Money said National Education Policy NEP 2020 seeks to reform the education system of the country. He said that the workshop aimed to highlight the merits and demerits of NEP to parents, guardians, students and teachers. GP Women College Assistant Professor Dr. M. Suresh also gave resourceful insights on NEP 2020 at the event.
National Education Policy NEP and 2020 and Kangnariba Shigi policy se India the Chanane Hana Horibasi state to state government when the Chananaba Fonakpada Masiki Teneriba Kudong Chaba Chadaba problem prospect Mayam se policy to Kanong no have more part more implement part more Nangasi I couldn't or in the college sida government instruction Makada I could get Shinchinja Toromni and Shigi Toromsida I couldn't state government I could give waiver report with feedback vision nama your reportless 10 to 15 minutes ki video recording ama su khoi thagani college se da masi pangthok pase yamna hena khoi khulong chaba ma phangani hena asa tawji.
Director of Handloom and Textile K. Lanmikame has announced that there are few changes in the age limit for recruitment of command post in the Directorate of Handloom and Textiles. As per the state government notification, age limit for unreserved category is 38 years, 41 years for OBC, 43 years for ST and SC. Speaking to media in his office at Lamphel today, Lanmi Kamai said that as per recruitment rules of the state government in 1986 and 1979, maximum age limit for an unreserved category candidate for common post was 30 years in maximum and 3 to 5 years relaxation were given to SC/SC categories. However, the new changes were notified by the State Government, Department of Personnel and Administrative Reforms, Personnel Division on March 4, 2014. He added that ages mentioned in the new notification will come into effect as per upper limit in the recruitment of 25 posts each for regular and contractual under the Directorate. Lanmi Kamai appealed to interested candidates to contact the relevant employment actions for assistance. He added that the Directorate will forward a letter to Additional Director, Employment Actions requesting ratification of the age limit.
Sarkar gi DP order thok di matungina masi upper age limit asi akoi kunthani pan oigani haibasina akoi unreserved ki damakta aduga OBC ki nani phuma thoi oigani scheduled tribe amadi scheduled caste ki nani phum doi oigani haibasi koi employment exchange da tongan ba koi da masi phongjara kan da masi loi namak dagas tha ki ba thaba matam da sahi hele haidana exchange na yarak ba kangbu do so amu hanna exchange sa sapiraga isa gi sahi asi unreserved nani kunthani pan gi manung da salli adu OBC nani phuma thoi matung da salli amadi ST amadi SC ki nani phum doi manung salli haraga exchange ta mo hanna card thabiraga hairiba pham logo do sing sidami pum khudi mangna isa gi madugi damakta yaubiu adragas thabiu amadi exchange ta card thajin birakanda isa gi kan honara kan laibak sang yengbiu.
Social worker of Jiribam Namairapam Buddha Chandra today led the foundation stone for the construction of Jiri Ima Markets, Ima Lairembigi Sankland in Jiribam Babupura today. Ima Kaitel Development Committee appreciated the same. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
Classic Hospitality Training Institute, a unit of Babina Healthcare and Hospitality Industries Private Limited, initiated by Classic Group of Hotels. Admission open. 6 months course in food preparation and culinary arts. 100% job placement assistance. 6 months internship program at Classic Group of Hotels. Free uniform and study materials. Eligibility: 10th pass and 18 to 27 years of age. Free counseling session starting from Monday to Saturday from 9:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. For more details, please contact Classic Hospitality Training Institute, 3rd floor Hotel Imphal by the Classic Nord EOC Imphal. Phone number 6909358685. Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, developing tomorrow presents Panthoibi Green Homes, a destination of luxury living, equipped with modern amenities. Launching on 23rd of April 2021. Pre-register starts from 1st of March to get special discount. Panthoibi Green Homes. For more details, kindly contact Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, Uripok Taurang Bamlaika, Imphal.
Panthoibi Construction Private Limited na miyam gidamak G+2 dagi G+6 ta upgrade tawkraba residential project amak launch tawza. Upon Basemham ki 10% amok down payment pibiraga lemoriba 90% aduna chahida 6.99% ki changda thagi installment basis ta thibirak payagan. Ngasi malangsim biro Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, a sister company of Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited, Torambam Lika.
Welcome back. After the break, watching Afternoon News. COVID-19 cases continue to rise in India. Country recorded a single-day spike of 1,31,968 new cases of COVID-19, taking tally to 1,30,60,542 in the last 24 hours. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, there are 9,79,608 active cases of COVID-19 in the country. Death toll has reached 1,67,642 with 780 new COVID-19 fatalities. On the positive note, 61,899 people were discharged in the past 24 hours, rising the recovered cases to 1,19,13,292. India's recovery rate has further declined to 91.22%. Maharashtra has the highest active cases of above 5,22,000 in the country. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 13,45,64,500 people. Above 2,09,15,900 people have died, and recoveries are 10,83,47,400. USA has the highest active cases of above 68,70,000 in the world. There are only 279 active cases of COVID-19 in China from where the pandemic started. COVID-19 active cases are increasing in the northern states, Assam ranking highest with 2,370 active cases, followed by Tripura with 148 active cases and Nagaland with 146 active cases. There are 131 active cases of COVID-19 in Meghalaya, 97 in Sikkim, 75 in Manipur, 93 in Mizoram, and 29 in Arunachal Pradesh. Health and Family Welfare Minister Dr. Harishvardhan has rejected the claims of shortage of vaccines in the country. He said the central government is continuously monitoring and enhancing the supplies of COVID-19 vaccine to states and union territories. In a series of tweets, the minister said over 9 crore doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered to beneficiaries in the country so far. He said around 4 crore 30 lakhs doses of vaccines are in stock and ready to be delivered to states. Dr. Harishvardhan said that hue and cry made by certain states about partnership by the union government is just a farce and an attempt to hide their own incompetence. He said Maharashtra and Rajasthan are 2 of the top 3 states in allocation of COVID-19 vaccine doses. He said these 2 states are non-BJP governed states. The union minister informed that over 1 crore 6 lakhs COVID-19 vaccine doses have been provided to Maharashtra, whereas Rajasthan have been provided over 1 crore 4 lakh doses. In Madhya Pradesh, there will be a lockdown in all cities from 6 p.m. today to 6 a.m. Monday. Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan said that it is necessary to maintain patience and tolerance. State government is making necessary arrangement for healthcare facilities. Jammu and Kashmir government has also decided to impose night curfew from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. in urban areas of 8 districts from today to contain the recent surge in the COVID-19 cases. These districts are Jammu, Udhampur, Katwa, Srinagar, Baramulla, Bugam, Anantnag, and Kupwara. The curfew will be enforced in the municipal limits of the urban local bodies of these districts. Karnataka Chief Minister B.S. Yediruppalli has also announced night corona curfew from April 10 to 20 in Bangalore, Mysuru, Mangaluru, Kalaburzi, Bidar, Tumkuru, and Udupi, where there is a spike in COVID cases. The night curfew will be from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m., allowing only essential services to function. The prohibition on faith and other religious and social gatherings will continue. Informed that vaccination drive and testing will be intensified in these bulk districts. Now the sports news. 4 sailors created history from India by qualifying for this year's Tokyo Olympics. Vishnu Saravanand and the pair of Ganyapati, Jeff Kappa and Varun Thakkar made the cut during the ongoing Asian qualifiers in Oman. This was after Netra Kumanant, a day before in another Asian Olympic qualifier, became the first Indian woman sailor to qualify in the laser radiant event in the Mushana Open Championship. However, bad news has hit the weightlifting arena, where 2019 Commonwealth Championship gold medalist in the 64 kg category, Rakhi Holder, fell and out of competition top test just ahead of the Olympic qualifying event next week. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Manipur cinema completes 50 years. Chief Minister Nonthaman Viren says state government is set to preserve all film records and cinema-related artifacts. Manipur government to review whether to hold or continue physical classes for students of class 6 to 8 in the wake of surging COVID-19 cases. Chief Minister Amberan announces mass vaccination campaign in Manipur from April 11 to 14. Appeals to public to get vaccinated to prevent COVID second wave. And India locks above 1,31,000 COVID-19 cases and 780 deaths in 24 hours. Delhi rises above 1,30 lakhs. Recovery rate drops to 91.22%. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. For more news, you can follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Have a great afternoon and stay safe.